All right, in example 4, we've got another sort of exploration. So again, I'm going to do the first one with you, and then actually I'm going to look at this one with you and leave you these two to fill out on your own. So 3 to the x plus 2, let me come back to my calculator. So y equals, I'm going to change my 3 to the x, get out of the exponent, and add a 2. And I'm going to go back to a standard window. So now I see that my asymptote has moved up to y equals 2, and that my y-intercept has moved up to 3. I still see growth, because I still see as x goes towards infinity, y is also going towards infinity. My x values are still all real. And if I think about this equation also, I'm allowed to put in any x value for my exponent. Positive, negative, fraction, we've seen all of that. My range, though, this time is now my y values are going to be greater than 2. So think about this. 3 to a power, no matter what I raise that power to, it's never going to become negative and it's never going to be 0. So all the values are going to be just above 2 or way above 2. My y-intercept, 3 to the 0 is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. My x-intercept, again, there's none. My asymptote, y equals 2. Now let's look at this one, 2 to the x plus 2. So now we have 2 to the x plus 2, and this time our plus 2 is up in the exponent. So let's delete these. I'm back to an asymptote of y equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as my x-intercept. Sorry, that's the y-intercept. And this is going up really quickly, definitely more quickly than 2 to the x. But let's think about our exponent rules and this equation. Y equals 2 to the x plus 2. Well, that's the same as 2 to the x times 2 to the 2 because of our exponent rule. So now I add these. If they're being added, I can separate them. Well, that's the same as 4 times 2 to the x. So I'm back to an equation that looks like the form of a b to the x. So that tells me that this is growth. Also, the picture told me it was growth. X is an element of reals. Goodness. My y values are back to just being positive. My y-intercept we saw was at 4. There's still no x-intercept. And my asymptote is back to being y equals 0. So I'm going to leave you to explore these two, and I'll fill in the table so you can check it, and then we'll come back and talk about the conclusions. Try not to look at the conclusions before you finish making your sketches, though.